Hey everybody, how's it going on? Josh here. It's been a while since I did a video, and I gotta get back to you guys. It's been like 3 weeks since I put one up myself. Actually, I put one up last night because I was watching my pistos lay eggs again and fertilize them, and I just want to give you guys a quick overview of my tank. Actually, show you that my pistos had a batch like 3 or 4 weeks ago that I never captured. That I put on that I had to put on, and there's about 14 in there from the first batch. They were doing good here in the tank, in the big one, and then I just moved them over just to get a better survival rate because they were slowly dying off. But anyway, quick overview of what happened last night. The Big Daddy and Black Mamba were laying eggs in the new spot right here. Not over here like last time, which kind of surprised me because that's where she had it the first time and it was much better. This guy, this is Wimpy. He's the other male gourami. Decided to get in there and get some action and try to fertilize the eggs himself. Big Daddy freaked out, pushed him out of there. Out of nowhere, Big Daddy leaves. He comes back in there, starts fertilizing the egg. Big Daddy comes back in, freaks out, kind of finds, hey, what are you sleeping with my wife for? Anyway, so Big Daddy starts eating some of the eggs. Black Mamba eventually chased him out, and I gave her some cover. I put a Java fern right in front of here and a little wooden piece in the back, so it's only her who can really get in there and kind of guard her babies. So I'm just gonna leave it as it is. I was gonna pull out the pot, put it in something, and get another thing going, and set up another tank. And as it is, I already got two. But I'm just gonna leave that alone for now. Oh, there she is, chasing them out. That's what I was wanted to see if you guys would have gotten something like that. But that's her little cave area. You know where she went. You know where she came from. So anyway. Yeah, so I'm going to have another batch, and I'm going to set up a 5.5 right below here. Down there, I got brine shrimp eggs ready to go and be hatched to feed those guys over in that tank, which I'll give you a little intro to. That's been set up for about like 2 weeks now. And I'm going to use that to feed both these new guys and those guys. So, anyway, let's go a new overview. As you can tell, I yet again aquascaped. And you can see that I made an Anubias tree, which is the shit. I gotta say, I have 6 Anubias plants on here. I broke a couple pieces off from my dad's old Anubias in the tank that I gave him. The thing got to be like 6.5 inches long. So I added a little bit right there and a little bit right in there. And then I took away a piece of wood, added the piece on the side over here, and moved that piece over here. And how badass does this look? I fucking love this. This looks like really cool. Anubias is definitely like coming on top to be my favorite plant right now, and they're doing well. They're growing great in my tank. Same thing goes with this. Like over here, I just put more Java ferns over here. I wanted to mainly. I like the hiding areas for the fish. It's great, your fish get more comfortable. But like, I got a lot of plants in here, a lot of cover, so I want to get a little more open space now that I got a lot more plants to do the job for me. So I can see my fish a little more often and, look around a little bit more and check these guys out. Because the reservoirs come out every now and then, but as soon as like I bring a camera or like anybody else comes to the tank, they swim away in the back. But now you can see them. You guys can see the dwarf hairgrass has just taken off. It's gone nuts over the last month. It went from being that little tiny pile. Like, I urge you to go back and look at the old videos to see when I first started this and how small it was. And how big it's gotten just from me doing that. And that's just all from one little like clump that was like this big. John and Matt aren't having too good of success apparently with it. But once the roots get in the dirt and then it just takes off. Oh, there's Big Daddy. He's going to chase, never mind, he swims away. So yeah, I set up another little pot right here for the other Apisto pair. Because there's the little one back there, the little female, if you can see her swimming. Right in the center of the camera. She shows her breeding colors. As you can see, she's getting a little bit of them right now, but I still think she's too small to lay a batch of eggs. Big Daddy's kind of get like, a little jealous, and he's trying to go over to her the other night, and wag his tail in front of her, which is basically like, the fin tail. They do like this in front of each other's face, and that'll mean like, hey, what's up? How you doing, huh? How you like me? Oh yeah, how you like this? Kind of like flexing, showing off for the fish. Alright, that's this tank. I'll give you a little side overview too. Look at this in here. And then we're gonna get like this. I don't know how well that's gonna do, but yeah. So that's this tank. Move the Tiger Lotus back there. friggin' taken off. The thing looks amazing. Got that from John's tank. It was like this big when I got it. Got a Ludwigia plant right there. It kind of melted in the other tank I'm about to show you, and then, then I decided to put it in here and let it grow back again so I don't, kind of waste my money on it. But anyway, yeah, this is this tank. I like this setup a lot better. It's cooler, it's nicer. Got a little more open space, but at the same time it's got a lot of cover. I think it does its job well. Okay, so this is the real thing that I should have shown you guys as soon as it happened, but I decided not to because I got really lazy. I was actually finishing up school, and I'm on my summer break now. I'm just gonna start doing summer classes in a week and finally get my degree. Yeah, finally, woo. Anyway, I want to see if I can capture a few of these for you. Now, I want to make an interesting note that I did a little experiment when the mother first had fry. I set this up I really want to say about 2 or 3 weeks ago. When she had her first batch of fry, I took a few of them, like 8, and put them in here, and then let her take care of like the other 20 something that were there. So she takes care of them. These guys eventually start getting bigger and look a lot better than the ones that were in that tank being with the mom. And that's kind of weird because you think, oh, with the mother tank raised and all that, they'd be more comfortable. No, that's not the case. And the only thing I can sum it down to is competition for food. I would feed them the same amount of stuff. This tank's a lot smaller and a lot more available for food since there's only them in here. They compete with the Rasboras, the other Epistos, the Ottos, and the Pygmies for food. And I would feed them and hatch them baby brine shrimp. So, that's the only other thing I can think of. Now, at first I didn't feed them anything, and me and John were discussing, how the hell are these guys living? And I didn't, it really came down to it. I really didn't have to think that much. I got a lot of it in here, and as you can see, it's Java moss, man. That stuff, if you have that stuff, your fish will do fine. They'll live. It's great. I love Java moss. I'm going to try to get a few Epistos in here, little baby ones. You can see there's one right there, and one in the corner in the back of the pot. Try to get this focused in on that guy. Yeah, look at him right there. Looks like a miniature form of the mom and the dad. He looks pretty good, doesn't he? I got about 14 of them in here that I put originally from the tank. Oh, there's a couple more right out front. 8 big ones, and then there's 4 smaller ones, right around there. Yeah, he's one of them. And the reason why they're smaller is because I took them from the tank when there was the last 6 the black mamba had left. I decided to pull her babies because I was I'd rather not have these guys die. So that's pretty much it. This is a little tank. I give them cover, give them some light. I like to have an open space because I want to see them. I got to keep an eye on them. I want to make sure they're doing okay. Yeah, this is a ghetto rig. That was the old 15 light that I'm going to eventually build a little T5 high output system for it with another bulb. I'll go over that project with you guys later. But, guys, feel free to ask questions and, ask me to do some extra stuff or give me some extra updates. Say, hey, can you show me a little more of this or do something like that. Encourage the idea. Maybe that'll get me off my butt and make more videos. Alright, talk to you guys later.